All right, again, we're done with the measures of central tendencies. The measures of central tendencies only focuses on the centrality, the middle region, the center region of your data, your set of the set of data. Okay. Now, what if we wanted to identify or describe any value or any value within our distribution? Okay. So, what measure could we use? Ayan. So, this measure is called the measures of location, but this is better known as, you are most familiar with this term, the fractiles. Okay, the fractiles. Now, what are these fractiles? Fractiles is the measure of location or position based from equal divisions. Based from equal divisions. So you have your raw scores with you, and then you have to separate or divide your data into some number of divisions. And in fact, we have three. We have three measures of location. We have the quartiles. We have the deciles. And then we have the percentiles. Are you familiar with these terms?
Yes, sir.
Ayun. Very good. Now, when we say quartiles, we are based on how many divisions?
4.
Okay, based from 4 equal divisions. Divisions, sorry. Divisions. How about deciles?
10.
Okay, 10 equal divisions. And lastly, the percentile.
100.
100.
We have 100 equal divisions. Ayan. Now, I would just like to illustrate one of these measures, no, and then just try to relate to others na lang, other measures. Let's start with the quartiles. All right. So let's say we have your test scores on your midterm exam. This is the lowest score. Wait, I need black. This is the lowest score up to the highest score. Okay, lowest score to the highest score. Now, if we were to divide your scores into 4 equal parts, then we'll have this division, kalahati siya, 50-50. And then if we were to separate again, the half into half, we have this and this. We have now 4 equal divisions. Assuming equal sila, no? 4 equal divisions. Now, these are the cutoff scores. These values would separate the divisions. Okay, we call this as the first quartile. We have second quartile. We have the third quartile. Fourth quartile. All right, fourth quartile. Now, what thus these values means? The first quartile score, the first quartile score, this is the value that is higher than the 25% of the distribution. Okay, higher than the lower 25%. Okay, at the same time, This is the value that is lower than the upper 75%. Okay, 25 below 25% and upper 75%. That is your first quartile. That is your first quartile. And second quartile, since it is at the middle, it separates the half of your distribution. So 50%, higher than the 50, lower 50, and lower than the upper 50. Okay? Meaning to say, this also serves as our median. Okay? The median of your distribution. Take note, median, no? This is the middle value of your distribution based from the measures of central tendencies. So second quartile. The third quartile is 75%. And then lastly, the fourth quartile is the highest. Okay, it's the highest measure, score within your distribution. And same idea will be applied, no? When we have decile, you have to divide your distribution into 10 equal parts. So by 10%, 20%, 30%, 40, 50, up to 100%. And then percentile, based from 100 equal divisions, no? So per unit tayo, 1%, 2%, up to 100%. Ayan. Now the question is, how can we identify these values? How would we know that this specific score is our first quartile? Now we already have the idea on how to solve for the second quartile, since this is just equivalent to the median. Okay, about the third quartile, we have the other deciles and the other percentiles. So going back, ayan. You may use this formula. We have the formula. Okay, so the formula for the quartiles is given by the Q sub K, where K is the specific quartile that you are trying to locate, first, second, third. We have K times n plus 1 all over 4, where n is the number of scores, number of test scores. In our case, n here is the number of students. Okay, the number of students, which is 47 once more. So same, decile, d sub k, k times n plus 1, this time base from 10 equal divisions. And d sub k, k times n plus 1, base from 100 equal divisions. 100 equal divisions. But take note that this formula only locate the value or the score. Right? This formula only tells the location, the position of the certain value. So you may need to locate after. Okay? Ilolocate nyo pa sila after you computed for the dislocations or positions. Now let's try to have example. Your data was already arranged in sequential order, no? Meaning to say, from lowest to highest, this is the first item, the first value, the first score. This is the second, the third, up to the 47th score. Okay, the 47th score. So there's no need to compute for this. This will be your fourth quartile, the 10th decile, and the 100th percentile. This is the highest score. Right? So first example, number 1. Let's try to look for the third quartile. The third quartile. So using the formula, that is 3 times 47 plus 1 all over 4. Okay? 3 times 47 plus 1 all over 4. Round off this value to the nearest 2 decimal places. Anyone who has calculator? What is 3 times 48 over 4? Exact siya, no? Exact value siya.
36 po.
36. Yes. So the third quartile score is located at the 36th item. The 36th item. So, locate na ngayon natin. From above na tayo, no? Para mas mabilis kasi kung from below pa, malayo yung 36. 47, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 40, 9, 8, 7, and 6. This is the 36th item. 36th item. Right? So our third quartile is 34. 34. This is the score that is higher than the 75%. This is the 75% of your distribution. Ay kasama si isang 33 dito na. This is the 75%. And this is the 25% of the distribution. The lower 75 and the upper 25%. Okay. Any question?
Wala po, sir.
Alright. Now, this is easy, no? Since exact value nakuha natin. Now, what if we have different value or we have a point something, okay, from your location? Now, the first quartile would give us the same example since 48 over 4 is just 12. So the 12th item is our first quartile. Let's try to solve one for decile. Decile. Based from 10 equal divisions, let's say, let's try to solve for the third decile, the 30%, the score that is higher than the 30% of the low of your class. Okay, that is 3 times 47 plus 1 all over 10. What is the location?
14.4.
14.4. Okay, 14.4. So if there is point something, we have to consider the two consecutive items or scores. We'll need to consider the 14th and the 15th. However small or however large this point here, ha? I repeat, kahit na gaano kaliit or kalaki itong point dito, we'll always consider the value below and the value above. Okay? The up and down. The round up and round down. That is 14th and the 15th item. So identify those values. 14th and 15th, 3rd, 4th, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15th. 14th and 15th. 14th and 15th. They were equivalent to 28. 28. Although equivalent sila, pakita ko yung process ha. Pakita ko yung process, but this may lead us to the same value pa rin, 28. But for such example, if you have a point something, if you have a point something here, you need to add the lower value, which is 28. I'm pertaining the 14th item, no? The lower, that is 14th item. Add natin to dun sa 0.4. Now, where did this 0.4 came from? This is from our location a while ago. Okay, 14.4. Okay, so we'll be using this. Okay, 28 plus 0.4 of the difference between the two items, the two given items, which is the 15th and the 14th, which happens to be equivalent. So it is walang mangyayari since this is equivalent to 0. Okay, pero this is the right one. This is the process of identifying the values. What is this? Ayun. So I repeat, the 14th item or whatever you're given to two given values or locations, 28 plus 0.4, that is from the location we found here, the 14.4th, and then 28 minus 28 is the 15th and the 14th. Okay, 15 and the 14th. This would just give us 28. 28. Ayan. So this is our third decile. Third decile, 28. So lahat ng 28 hindi lang yung may location. We have here, this is your lower 30%. Lower 30%. And this is your upper 70%. Upper 70%. Question?
Wala pa naman po, sir.
Okay. Let's have another example. Hopefully magkaiba ito. The ninth decile. Ninth decile. Give me the location of the ninth decile. Location.
43.2, sir.
43 point second. 43 point second. So we need the 43rd and the 44th. Ang tanong, magkaiba ba itong values na to? Parang hindi. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44th. Pareho na naman. Hanap tayo ng iba, no? Hanap tayo ng iba. How about 8 decile? 8 decile. 8 times 48. over 10.
38.4.
0.4, 6 or 7, 38, 39, not, hindi din. Bawas tayo, 6 decile, 28 and 29. What are these values? 15, 35, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 29, 28. Pareho na naman. Pareho na naman yung value natin. How about the median? What is our median? 24. Eksaktong 24 eh. Napa tayo. 7, 33, ganun din. 33 and 34. 36, 35, 34, 33. Walang kaiba. 9, 8, 6, 4th, 19 and 20. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hindi din. Second decile. Naubos na yung decile natin. 9 and 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Ayun. 9 and 10. Second decile. Let's try the second decile. This only to show you the process. Mas maganda kasi kung magkaiba yung value. So we have second decile. What again is the location? Okay. It's the location. 9.6.
9.6.
9.6. So we'll be using the 9th item and the 10th item. 9th item and the 10th item. Alright. So we already identified those, no? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10th. 9th and 10th. Okay, these are different values. 9 and 10, 27 and 28. So you need to add the lower ones, which is 27. This is the 9th item, no? And the 0.6. 0.6 from our location with their difference. 28 minus 27. Okay, mauna dapat yung mas malaki, mas mataas para hindi maging negative. Okay, so 28 minus 27 is 1. 1 times 0.6 is 0.6. Plus 27, we have 27.6. This is your second decile. So, possible that you could have a value that has a point. Okay, that has a point. So, 27.6, right? 27.6. So, kasama si 27 sa lower. This is your 20%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Approximate natin, no, if this is right. 9 over the 47 is around 20%. Okay, around 20%. Ay, sorry. Ganun. Times tuloy. Times 100. Okay, this is around 20%, which is true based from our calculation. Okay, now let's try percentiles. Let's try percentiles. 9th decile, hindi umubra kanina, no? How about 95? Percentile pala. 95 percentile. This is 5% higher than the 9th decile. Okay, 5% higher than the 9th decile. So, solve for the location. 95 times 47 plus 1 over 100, over 100. What is the location?
45.6.
45.6. So we'll be using the 45th and the 46th. 45th and the 46th. 47, 46, and the 45. Ayun, 45th and then the 46th. Ayun. Kuha natin yung gusto natin kanina. The 45th and the 46th. So use these values, 37 being the lower one. Add 37 with the 0.6 of the difference between 46 and the 45th. That is 35 plus 0.6 of their difference. 36 and 35. Tama ba? 36 and 35? Oh, 37 and 38. I'm sorry. 37. We have 38 and 37. This would give us 37.6. 37.6. So 95%. 37.6 kasama si 37. This is the 95% of your class. Okay, approximately 95%. So to confirm that, where's my calculator? We have 45, no? Over 47. This must be approximately 95, which is true. Okay, which is true. And this is the rest. This is the 5%, upper 5%. 38 and 39. Okay, one more example before we proceed to the other measure. Let's try to look for identify values. Kayo na magbigay. Anong number from 1 to 100?
87, sir.
87. Masyadong malapit kay 95 to. Sige. Yan, gusto nyo 87. Ayan. Paul. 69 ka dyan. Okay, look for the 87th percentile. What is the location?
41.76.
41.76. So the 41st and the 42nd. 41st and the 42nd. Wait lang. Bakit nagkaroon ng measures of location dito? (41st), 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Huh? 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42. 41st and the 42nd. Yun, nakuha din natin magkaiba. 41st and the 42nd. 36 and 37. So 36 plus 0.76 of the difference between the 42nd and the 41st. Yan. We have 36.76. 36.76.
Bakit may 76?
Ewan ko, sino nagbigay ng 76? Confirm natin kung may trust issues tayo. 87 times 48. Tama naman. Over 100. 41.76. Okay. 41.76. So, gagamitin natin yung point something nun to this. So, 36.76. Kasama si 36. This is your 87%. Okay, this is the 87%. Ilan itong values na to? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 41. 41 over 47 must be approximately 87. Okay, which is true.
Okay.
87%. All right. Any question about the fractiles? Hello? Question about the fractiles?
None.